This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, I had to start the day off with this one, okay? I guess Dean went live again, okay? And he kind of gave more details on the whole Nicki thing and how Meek and Nicki would be beefing hard, right? And how a certain situation escalated into Meek dissing Drake on Twitter. Now, some people might forget, right? Twitter. Let's see if I can see that. Here, yeah. Boom. See, this all came from... Ooh, okay, we got some good ones here. Okay, before I get into the audio, let's just break this down and make it all make sense, okay? So, this happened, 2015-ish, right? And here's some of the tweets, okay? These tweets are from July. Okay, so summer 2015. Nicki and Meek get into a big fight. She probably compares him to Drake. And so he says, stop comparing me to Drake, too, because nobody was comparing him to Drake in the public, ever. But Nicki was probably doing that to get under her skin. You know how girls, it's a girl thing, right? He don't write his own raps. That's why he ain't tweet my album, because we found out. Come home to a great thing. We need that work ethic. Let's see. Now, don't forget, Nicki would give him, Drake lapped. They had this whole flirtatious thing. So he feels like maybe they smashed and she's just not telling me, And let's be honest, Drake's the one that always saves Meek's career, makes those numbers go up. When Meek didn't have Drake on the album, it didn't go as crazy. The whole game, no, for real, blah, 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 blah. So it's interesting that all this came out over just a fight between those two. Someone said, guys, Meek knows, right? Oh, okay. There's another thing. Nicki, then years later in 2020, after they broke up, right? Imagine talking about an alleged child hurt someone who wasn't involved just so people could dislike me. Let's talk about the hard R word. You can never stand on your own. You won't tell people the mother is on tape asking me for $20 million to make the charge go away, though. You was around, see you soon. I guess she's talking about Meek Millie, right? Because Meek was trying to bash her after that. Now, at some point, enough is enough. Nicki, I can imagine, okay? Nicki's. I'll tell you something. All I date is Caribbean women, and the fights can get vicious, and they can get personal. But Meek couldn't handle that, and he totally went away. Now let's get into this. Let's get into the audio of Dean talking about how all this transpired, because he was around.
We was on I don't give a fuck. Listen, we was on motherfucking comms. We was riding our bike. We was riding these motherfucking bikes and shit, calling ourselves working out and shit like that. We started. We was standing at the fucking joint up, like in 20th Street or some shit. We ride. We all the fuck down there. We wound up shopping down there. Webster and shit. This fucking dude get to arguing with this girl in his fucking store because she told that nigga, I ain't fucking paying your fucking tag. Go get your money out the fucking hotel. He said, I just got $2,000 on me. Like I can't borrow $6,000 or whatever many $1,000. And then they arguing real bad. They get to calling each other all kinds of crazy names. This corny dude starts spitting on. I said, yo, you crazy and shit. I told him right then and there, you lost your fucking mind. Nut.
He actually started spitting on her? Dude, Meek Mill's got problems. And to not have a credit card on you when you're rich like that, he's like, I'm rich. And have a credit card on you, buddy. You get points back anyways for your shopping. You get money back. Why would, if you're smart with your money, that's what you would do.
Arguing what? We get on the bikes, long story short, I'm gonna cut this shit short because I ain't gonna say too much. This fucking nut riding down the street, me, him, and Coon. I'm still Willie, I'm riding, I ain't thinking nothing of it. This nigga on Instagram writing a long ass fucking message. This and Drake. This fucking nut just did that shit because he argued with that girl. All that shit came about that girl. And don't nobody know what that beef was about, do y'all? That shit was about that girl. Because he was all insecure. And don't know how to have a bad bitch on his hip. He don't know how to be that nigga. He insecure. Telling he can't walk around the house with this and that on. Thinking niggas looking at your girl.
So then, don't forget, like, Meek Mill tried to, like, throw Nicki under the bus, right? So she responded. This is in 2020. Let me see the other. All right, so. Yeah, they got into a big spat. This is going to bring all this back. This is going to bring all this back. All right, so Nicki put this up. yeah. This is it right here. You put hands on your own sister and taped it, spit on her, taped it, kicked me in front of your mother, and sent her to the hospital. Sucking Drake made you feel tough again. Yo, Nicki really put him on blast. You know what? All this is believable with Meek Mill. I'm sorry. So Meek had to respond and says, for clarification, I don't hit women. I won't let my interviews be filled with questions about her or any situation to do with her. When I come out to do press for a new album, no devil tricks. Well, you're about to get it again, man, because you got witnesses now. She said, Nicki put this up. This is after they broke up for a while. I really used to think love had to hurt, so I could never look down at anyone else. We are merely human. Okay, so, she wants to feel, a man should make you feel safe, not afraid. Absolutely. That's a fact. Now, I knew they were going to break up as soon as they got together, because I was like, Meek can't handle her, like, nah. You got to be, first of all, just the dynamic alone. She makes more money than you, and Meek couldn't take that, He couldn't couch his ego in his relationship, And he probably thought it was cool she made more money than him for a while, but if you keep be like, oh yeah, well she got the money too, so she buy a jet, I get a jet, like he talk that talk, it gets old after a while to a woman, to keep talking about money. Just be a man, shut up, if she pays for it, she pays for it, but you don't gotta highlight it, dude. Anyways, what do you guys think about all this? It's kind of, I wonder if Drake's gonna listen to this and be like, interesting. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.